Hello everyone, I'm Ken Ralph, Director of Athletics for your University of Maine Black Bears, and it is my honor to be your guide as we reveal the Athletics Facilities Master Plan. This is the culmination of many years of planning, and we are grateful to all of the parties who helped us reach this point. As we revealed in October, this plan is part of a $110 million series of upgrades to our athletic facility inventory. We are grateful to the Alphon Foundation for their incredible lead gift of $90 million to ensure we make this vision a reality. Harold Alphon always supported excellence in athletics, and with this gift, his legacy will live on. Mr. Alphon believes strongly in a Division I athletics presence at the state's flagship campus and what that athletics program would do to bring the people of Maine together. To the Alphon family, the Foundation Board, and Foundation staff, we can't thank you enough for your commitment to our students, our community, and to the future of Division I athletics in Orono. You do not engage in a master planning process without determining desired outcomes. Obviously, we want the students involved in our varsity athletic programs to practice and compete in top-flight facilities, and we expect competitive excellence to be an outcome. But what about the other expected outcomes of these projects? For starters, this plan is designed to improve our compliance with federal law regarding gender equity. This was deliberate, and not only will assist the university in the formal compliance with the law, but also meet our ethical obligations to our students in this area. It is also important to note we have to improve our ADA access to our athletic facilities. Accessibility is an important element of inclusivity, and we will make thoughtful improvements in this area in line with federal and state regulations. We also expect these facilities to be a draw for high school events, youth club sports, and expanded camp and clinic opportunities. We want Orono to be a destination for youth activities, and these facilities go a long way towards making that happen. These facilities will also have the ability to support non-athletic events. Here on campus, we want to host everything from robotics events to marching band competitions. All of these potential UMaine students coming to Orono to compete and have fun. That is how athletics is going to help enrollment management while simultaneously engaging with our local community. Finally, these facilities will be better able to support our recreational sports programs, which are key drivers of retention. These outcomes are a lot to expect, but we have the plan to make it happen. Before we get to the plan, we need to acknowledge the outstanding work of JLG Architects. We would not be where we are with this plan without their assistance. Their president, Lonnie Lafine, was the driver behind the projects and put a lot of his own efforts into the University of Maine. Sadly, Lonnie passed away unexpectedly this December at 62 years of age. We miss him, we miss his energy, and we are sad he will not get to see this vision come to life. His fingerprints are on every page of this plan, and his memory will live on through these projects. Now we're going to move on to the plan itself. Please remember that the images you see are concept drawings at this point. These are intended to give you an idea of the quality, scope, and scale of the actual facilities. Our next step will be to issue a request for qualifications for an architectural design firm to do the final design work and guide us the rest of the way. Because of that, it is likely you will see some differences from the concept work to the final design, but the scale and substance of each facility will remain as seen in this plan. We are going to work our way through the individual elements of the plan, and then we'll finish with the overhead view on one slide. So sit back and enjoy. I think most Black Bear fans are aware our women's soccer program has been playing their games in the outfield of the baseball stadium. That is not acceptable, and it in no way should indicate how we value our women's soccer athletes. We will fix that problem in fine fashion. This is the new UMaine Soccer Stadium, a dedicated soccer-specific facility with FIFA-approved synthetic turf, new stadium seating, and TV-quality lighting. The pitch will measure 120 yards by 75 yards and will be fully enclosed. This will be the practice and competition home for the Black Bears and provide our team with a facility comparable to any in our league. Furthermore, we will be constructing a new locker room for the team as part of the Memorial Gym upgrades. But more about that later.
All across New England, business owners are finding new ways to succeed. Families are working hard to provide for their loved ones and their future. It's the spirit of New Englanders that inspires all of us to do more. It's in our employees, our customers, and our communities. Every day we do more. Because at Bangor Savings Bank, we truly believe you matter more.
Free Coffee Mondays for members only. Try the smoky dark berry notes of New Explorer Batch or the rich bold taste of New Dunkin' Midnight. Let's get it done with a free medium hot coffee on Mondays for members only. Join on the app today. America runs on Dunkin'.
Life's full of little accidents. And the Hyundai Tucson helps make sure they stay little by alerting you if you drift out of your lane and even gently correcting your steering. Because unlike your favorite shirt, you are irreplaceable. Hyundai, the longer you look, the more there is to like.
Lease a 2021 Tucson for $159 a month or get 0% APR for 60 months plus $500 bonus cash. Offers end soon.
Free Coffee Mondays for members only. Try the smoky dark berry notes of New Explorer Batch or the rich bold taste of New Dunkin' Midnight. Let's get it done with a free medium hot coffee on Mondays for members only. Join on the app today. America runs on Dunkin'.
Playing softball in the Northeast can already be a bit of a challenge. When you do not have a turf field and you are also constantly dealing with drainage issues, it can create seasons where you barely get to play any home games. Well, that changes right now. This is the new home for Black Bear softball, a brand new, fully synthetic turf field with bricked-in, heated dugouts and a fully enclosed batting pavilion. The facility also includes new stadium seating between the dugouts and a full press box. The field will be lit to accommodate night games and television. This new stadium will be able to host the highest levels of competitive softball. Like with soccer, our softball team will have a new locker room complex as part of the Memorial Gym upgrades. We are looking forward to hosting many more home games for our Black Bears on their new field. Now let's take a trip to visit with field hockey. Their field was in need of some significant upgrades, so we decided to make the leap and go all in with a new field hockey specific venue. And here it is, complete with field hockey specific turf, new irrigation system, stadium seating, and full press box. The new lighting will accommodate all requirements for night games and television. We've had some very successful field hockey programs here at Maine, and we are looking forward to what our team can accomplish in their new venue. Field hockey will also get a new varsity locker room as part of the Memorial Gym upgrades. This is going to be an exciting time for field hockey at Maine. Mahaney Diamond is already one of our better facilities, but we are going to be giving it some upgrades as well. We are going to replace the existing playing surface and install the next generation synthetic turf. Then we're going to move into the clubhouse and provide some upgrades to the meeting spaces and team locker room, as well as the observation overlook. We want to keep this facility among the best college baseball parks in the Northeast. As part of the master planning process, we looked a lot at usage patterns. One thing that really stood out was the need for more indoor space. With weather in Orono being a factor, it was quickly realized we needed more space under cover. We also realized our outdoor track team was really struggling to get in their workouts due to weather in March and April. We decided to come up with a creative solution. We are nicknaming this facility the Speed Dome. This is a facility which covers in excess of 100,000 square feet, all under air-supported fabric. Technology in these facilities has come a long way, and we're excited about the flexibility this facility gives us. The fun stuff is inside, so let's take a peek. What you see here is a 100-yard synthetic turf field with a 300-meter running track around it. There are only a small handful of 300-meter tracks in the country, and there are none in New England. Combined with the New Balance Fieldhouse, this gives our track and field programs incredible options for practices and competitions. The turf field interior to the track provides a perfect practice site for football, while also being able to host and support other outdoor sports which need indoor space. Due to the size of the facility, the usage is almost endless. Community rentals, ROTC drills, intramurals, and club sports will all have new options for their activities. This facility will quickly become a favorite of our students and the surrounding community.
When you're planning this year's building and remodeling projects, Hammond Lumber Company is here to help with project estimating and planning, drafting and 3D design services, and the products and materials you need. Come and explore Hammond's extensive showroom displays or browse online and place your order by phone. Curbside pickup is still available and Hammond offers statewide delivery. Get started on your future projects now with help from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Out here, if you have the will, you can lead the way. With the all-new Fisher EZ-V V-Plow. Purpose-built to provide industry-leading features, performance, and efficiency. Just like the other V-Plows in our lineup, but in a lightweight design that's ideal for businesses and homeowners using half-ton trucks. A strong yet versatile plow that handles the work and won't back down. The all-new Fisher EZ-V V-Plow. Built for Fisher Nation. For more information, visit fisherplows.com.
Do you know your Maine dairy farmers? Chances are we're a lot like you. We are parents, grandparents. We are small business owners. We are a part of our communities. We are your neighbors. We are undeniably dairy.
At US Cellular, we're building a powerful 5G network that works without interruption in the places you wouldn't expect. And with every plan at US Cellular, you get access to 5G at no additional charge. So no matter where you are, US Cellular's network always keeps you connected, in the places you need it most. At US Cellular, all of our plans include 5G and get unlimited data for just $30 a month with 4 lines. US Cellular.
I realize some of you are already thinking, doesn't Maine already have the Mahaney Dome? And well, of course we do. But unfortunately, it is well past its usable life. Not only that, but the suffocating demand for indoor space has made us realize that we should build another one. And so we will. This new facility will sit on the site of the existing Mahaney Dome, but the usable space will increase by almost 60%. By building new and expanding, we can accommodate the needs of several sports programs. Soccer and softball are the most immediate beneficiaries, but all outdoor sports will have the ability to come indoors. This also supports our club and intramural sports programs and will allow us to grow offerings in the winter months. The ability to make the facility available to the community also makes it very attractive, as there is a real lack of indoor athletic spaces in the region. Another part of the project is going to be some minor renovations to Memorial Gym. This facility was built in 1933 and has been added to over the years. Wallace Pool was one of those additions, and it's been around since the early 1960s, and it's in need of some improvements. In addition to the pool upgrades, we will also be building new varsity locker rooms for the swimming and diving teams. As part of our focus and commitment to gender equity, we'll also be building new locker rooms for soccer, softball, and field hockey, to include not just locker room space, but team lounges as well. There will also be upgrades to coaches' offices and common areas, as well as some extensive reworking of the branding in the building. It will be fun to give the old building new life. One of the biggest questions we've been asked through the process is, when are you bringing basketball back to campus? This has been a difficult question, as we have a very good relationship with the Cross Insurance Center in Bangor to host our teams. Ultimately, we had to look at several factors and realize this plan needed to bring basketball back to its students in Orono. And so, here we are. Basketball is coming home. This is the new multipurpose center. It will sit south of the football stadium and serve as the home for men's and women's basketball, as well as a flexible facility for a number of campus events. With a capacity of around 3,000 seats, we will be able to accommodate both of our basketball programs for practice and competition. The facility seating will be basketball specific and get the fans as close to the action as possible. We want to have a loud home court environment for our Black Bears. The facility will also include support areas for our teams, including our team locker rooms, team offices, lounges, and film rooms. It is well past the time to show our commitment to basketball here at Maine, and we're going to do it right with this building. Now, I'm sure there's a few of you thinking, did he say multi-purpose? And the answer is indeed yes. We expect this facility to support a wide range of events on campus, from graduate student commencement to convocation to speakers to science fairs. This multi-purpose center will be an exciting new addition to groups looking to come to Orono. This facility will also become the home of the athletic department, as the administrative offices will move into the multi-purpose center. Bare Necessities will also find a new home there and be able to serve all Black Bear supporters. And if you look closely, you can see Mr. Alfond tipping his cap to all the UMaine fans. Can you see him? Look under the second letter I in Bare Necessities, and there he is. There for us, as he's always been. And finally, for those of you who love the pit, fear not, as it is not going away. The pit will become a backup practice site for the basketball programs and also be used to support club sports, camps, clinics, and other events. Its history will live on. Now, we've gone a long way through the presentation, and other than the turf inside the Speed Dome, we have not mentioned football yet. Well, clearly, if we're spending this amount of money, we have to be doing something for our football program, right? And indeed, we are. Here you can look at the other side of the multi-purpose building. Notice how we have tightened the envelope and created more of a stadium feel for Alphon Sports Stadium. Football will benefit not only from a new playing surface on Morse Field and the relocation of the seating to be closer to the action, but also with new support facilities within the multi-purpose center itself. Football will have new offices to call their own. There will also be a new locker room available to accommodate the team and all the new technology needed to run a high-performing program. We will also be building large meeting spaces to accommodate the needs of the program and the department, as well as be able to support other activities in the facility. And finally, there will be a new strength and conditioning center and sports medicine facility supporting the teams. We need to give our students all of the tools to be great. And then we get to hockey. Nothing seems to polarize our fan base more than if we should keep Alphon Arena or if we should build new. In this process, we looked at both options. We did renderings of new facilities and renovations of Alphon, and we kicked the tires on both. Ultimately, we realized we have the best home game environment in college hockey, and you don't mess with that. So we're going to make some upgrades to Alphon without impacting the character of the venue. We are going to enlarge the entry concourse to create more space and open up the Hockey Hall of Fame area while moving bare necessities to a new and more logical location. This will create a more inviting entry to the most exciting venue in the game and also better display our history. It's a big win for all our fans. We are not forgetting the game day experience in the bowl. We will be installing new high-definition video boards, ribbon boards, and new screens in the bowl. We will also install a new sound system and upgrade the Wi-Fi for the enjoyment of our fans. And we will also invest heavily into the TV production capabilities of the building. Along with some other updates in the bowl, we expect to provide a higher quality game day experience while preserving the intimacy and home ice advantage of Alphon Arena. And while our fans are always willing to come to the Alphon and be loud and cheering on their Black Bears, we realize it is always more fun to cheer for winning teams. So we are going to make big investments in the player support areas of the building. We will be expanding the Sean Walsh Hockey Center to better meet the needs of our men's and women's hockey programs. We will be constructing a new strength and conditioning center, new hockey development center, new film rooms, and new offices to support the programs. Both teams will also get new locker rooms and team lounges as part of the upgrades. We want to give our students the best environment to improve their skills and provide our teams with the recruiting advantages they need in the increasingly competitive world of Division I hockey. We believe our teams can be competitive every year, but we need to make the commitment to allow that to happen. And it starts here. While what we have laid out seems like a lot, we are going to be aggressive in looking for other opportunities to improve. We would like to make some additional improvements to our swimming and diving facilities and also build upon improvements to Memorial Gym to include upgrades to our academic center. These projects will be highly dependent on the success of our fundraising, but we know our passionate Maine fans will come through. There you go, Black Bear fans. In case you are wondering how it all fits together, here is the overhead of the plan. At the top of the page, you can see the fields for softball, field hockey, and soccer. Below the soccer field, you can see the new Speed Dome, and below that, the replacement for the existing Mahaney Dome. Just below the football stadium, you can see the location for the new multipurpose building, while above the football field, you can see the improved throws area for track and field. Finally, the expansion of the Sean Walsh Hockey Center is shown attached to Alfond Arena. Our goal is to be moving this summer with some small upgrades and begin construction on the fields in the summer of 2022, with us then moving through the rest of the projects as quickly as is prudent. We are anxious to get these projects moving, and the System Chancellor and University President want to see immediate progress. With that in mind, we need to get aggressive with raising the additional $20 million needed to meet the Alfond match and complete this plan. We know with your help, we will get there. As we've heard in his own words, and from those closest to him, Harold Alfond believed in the University of Maine and Black Bear athletics. He also believed in the power of teamwork and the virtue of working hard. Mr. Alfond was fond of saying, if you go to work every day and chop wood 9 hours a day, someday you'll have a pile. Well, it's time for us to keep chopping, every day, together. The people of Maine know how to put in a hard day's work and do so with purpose, so roll up your sleeves and join us as one team as we get to work. Our students and our community are counting on us. We are charting an aggressive path forward for higher education in Maine. I hope you will all follow along with the updates as we move through our projects, both on the athletic and academic sides of campus. People have waited a long time to see this happen. I know you're going to be excited about what's happening here on campus and throughout the UMaine system. Thank you for tuning in to our Master Plan Reveal. I wish you all a very happy and healthy 2021. It is indeed a great time to be a Black Bear.